Students, I'm Assistant Professor Dr. Pallavi Patil from Sarat College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Katas, Pune. Here, for the symcom, we discuss on one subject's first topic, that is audit and corporate governance. Under this subject, we have a very simple or basic principles. Or the first chapter for this audit is nothing but concept and the authorities of auditing. What is the meaning of auditing? What is the authority or the techniques of the auditing? We are going to discuss under this chapter. Very first of all, what is auditing? Auditing is a systematic approach to scrutinizing the financial statement and other accounting informations of the business or an entity. Here, I underline some words. That is financial statement. Okay, financial strength. In simple words, like a doctor, doctor is what exactly doctor is doing. Doctor is just check patient physically. Okay, it means auditing is nothing but the like doctor auditor going to do or check each and every financial statement physically. Okay, we read once again same sentence. Audit is a systematic approach to scrutinize a financial statement and other accounting informations of the business or an entity. It involves the process concentrated on this statement, comprehensive process where the financial health of the business is thoroughly calculated. It means deeply calculated. Okay, the person responsible for carrying out this process is known as an auditor, who is going to check this financial statement of the bank or the company or any business. Auditor, the person who checks the financial statement, this that person is called as an auditor. The auditing process provides a clear picture of the of whether the business is operating efficiently or not. It means auditor gives his opinion on by checking all the financial statement, books of accounts. Auditor's opinion on all the auditor's report is very important for the shareholder to invest their money in that business or in that company. It serves as a valuable tools for the organization, investors, government, shareholders, creditors, etc. Just now I said auditor's opinion is very important to whom? Organization, investors, government, shareholders, creditors, etc. who heavily rally on audit reports to make crucial business decisions. I hope this is clear. What is auditing? Auditing is nothing but the checking the financial statement, physically check the books of accounts. Who is going to do all these things? A person who is called as an auditor. Auditor gives a clear picture to the shareholders, investors, or government, to the all the creditors, what exactly that business or that company will doing. Now, let's see a basic principle of the auditing. The first one, all these principles are very simple. Planning, it is a basic principle of the auditing. Auditors should plan before starting the work. It plans auditing. In planning, auditors decides accounting about file system and the internal control procedure. Before any company's auditing, auditor must have to plan for auditing. Okay, next one is honesty. Auditor must be honest. He is not going to give any false statement or do any corruptions while auditing. The honest and the sincerity in the second important principle of the auditing. The loyalty of the auditors and to work and the professions must be beyond the doubt. Okay, the first one is planning, the another one is honesty, the third one is impartiality. Without doing any partiality, auditor must give their opinion or do their job. In case of the audit, the attitude of the auditor must be impartial, keeping in view the this principle. His principal views may not be included in the audit report. Okay, fourth one is secrecy. Secrecy is very important for any business. So the auditor must keep the secret of any formulas or anything about the business. The secrecy must be maintained by the auditor during the process of the audit. He cannot disclose any information to the third party. Fifth one is evidence. Evidence is very important while doing the auditing, because evidence is nothing but the proof of that work. During the audit, the auditor can collect evidence through the working papers. Yeah, he can take the xerox, he can take the printout, he can ask for any signature, he can talk anyone in the organization anytime. He can ask anything like files or documentations while doing the auditing. He can frame his opinion on the audit evidence. His opinion is depend on this audit evidence. The nature of and the source of the evidence must be kept in view by the auditor. So, under the principles of the auditing, we understand the first one is planning. Before doing any auditing, auditor must have to do plan. Auditor must be sincere, honest, without any partiality. He is going to give you a proper or true opinion. Okay, he must have to maintain some secrecy while doing the auditing, and while doing the auditing or while giving the opinion in the audit report, he must have to collect some evidence. On the basis of the evidence, he can give his opinion to the shareholders or the investors, government, or anyone else. Okay. The next one we can understand that the sixth one is consistency. Consistency means continuous process. It is important principle of the auditing in case of the selecting the rate of the depreciation and the value of the stock. The accountant must follow the rate of the coming year. There must be a very important thing that the auditor must understand the current affairs of the budget. Okay, so consistency is very important while doing the auditing. In this regard, there should be consistency in change are not accepted. In case of the depreciation or stock values, or the stock verification, the amount must be fair, and the rate of that consideration must be according to the budget or coming year. So consistency is very important. The seventh point is legal framework. Legal framework is important for any auditing. Okay, the business activities may run within the rules and the legal formalities. To protect the right of the interest parties, rules must be applied. According to the company, rules are vary. Vary, it means rules must is change. So, according to the rules, government rules and the company's rule, auditor must have do their work. So, legal framework is very important. Business activity is legally consider or not. The activities must be legal. Okay, it means the business must be legal. So the auditors can give his opinion easily according to the rules and regulation which is given by the government. Okay. Now the next point is working paper preparation. The auditor collect the documentation providing evidence. The working paper preparation means the evidence that auditor was carried out according to the principle. The auditor prepared the working paper and kept his custody as a proof. Just now I said he can take the xerox, he can take the printouts, or he can ask anything, any file or any document for his record. Next one is internal control. Internal control is very important for the business. The auditor will examine the accounting system and the internal control. If you have any doubt about the internal control, he can ask any questions to any employee to okay to frame his work. To frame his work, keeps in views the evidence and the opinion from the book. Okay, I hope this is also clear. The next one is report. Okay, according to the principle of the auditing, the report will be prepared by the auditor at the end. The auditor's report is very important while doing the auditing. So, according auditor's opinion is important. And he is going to give you his opinion on the basis of the evidence or any proof which is collected by while doing the auditing. It may be conditional or unconditional also. The auditors can draw conclusion and disclose the fact and the figures about the business and regional information. So in the report, he can give his real and true opinion. Okay. The next one is documentation. Documentation of anything is very important. The auditors often maintain an audit notebook. What auditor is going to do while doing the auditing? Maintain the notebook, audit plan, and audit files. He must have current knowledge or current affairs about knowledge while doing the auditing. It is crucial for the auditor to keep the track of the essential documents for his or her audit work, as this serves as evidence of the work carried out. Okay. Also, the client has a right to access these documents and record if they wish to review the work. Okay, so here documentations by the company and the documentation by the auditor is very important. The last point is confidentiality. Confidentiality is nothing but during the auditor's process, the auditor comes across a lot of sensitive financial information of the organization. Confidentiality, it means doing secrecy, maintaining the secrecy. It's a confidential. It is just now I said auditor can speak with anyone, or they can ask any questions to any employees in the organization. So confidentiality is very important. So, and the auditor must have to give the confidence to the parties for their secrecy. It is impartiality for the auditors to respect the confidentiality, the nature of the each information and the documentations. The auditor is not allowed to disclose any sensitive information to the third party unless legally required to do so. Moreover, he or she must handle with almost care the documents, certificates, etc. by the organization or by any company.